Okay, so here's question 4. Draw the diagram. From A, you travel on a bearing of 135 degrees for 22 kilometers to B, and then you turn and travel on a bearing of 210 until you are due south of your starting point A at a point C. So the first thing you've got to do is put in your north line. So you're going to put in a north line here, 135. Well, that's 90 degrees is east, so 135 is going to be down here. Then you turn, you're going to put another north line in, and you're turning 210 degrees. So 210 degrees is past south, and then you're going to head back here. So let's have a look at what that diagram looks like. I've put my two north lines in. I've got the 135 degrees. I'm heading down here 22 kilometers, and that is 210. So what's the first question? So we've got the sort of picture drawn there. It's very important that we put the two north lines in. We know that this is due south. What is the size of angle CAB? So this is angle CAB. Well, this is a straight line. This is 135. So this is going to be 45 degrees. Perfect. So there's the first question done. Quite simple. Once you draw the picture, drawing the picture is the hard part. Calculate the size of angle ACB. Now we've got parallel lines here. So what have we got? What we might have is that this is 180 degrees. If we extend that line, and this is 210. So that's going to be an extra 30 in there. And what have we got? We've got alternate angles. So this is 45. So this is going to be 45. So as I said, there's our alternate angles, 45 and 45. This was 210. So south is 180. So this is 30 more. So there's our first two questions. How far is the distance BC? So that's this distance here. Oh, hang on. Did I do that? Angle ABC, we haven't quite got that yet. We know that's 180. We know that's 45 and that's 30. So that's 75. So this is 105 degrees. Yeah, there we go. 105 degrees. How are we going to figure out BC? So we've got two angles, so we're going to use the sine rule. But what have we got? We've got BC over sine 45 equals 22 over sine of this angle. So we need to figure out this angle first. What have we got? 105 plus 45 is 150. So this is 30 degrees. Excellent. How are we going to find out BC? BC over sine 45, here it is. BC over sine 45 equals 22 over sine 30. We are dividing by sine 45. So when we take it across, we times 22 times sine 45 divided by sine 30. And we get BC equals 31.11. Does that sort of make sense? Opposite the 30 is the smallest side. Opposite the 45 is a lot. That sort of makes sense. It looks pretty good from our diagram. Perfect. And then it's just a case of what degree of accuracy. Do they want it to 1 decimal point? Put in some units, 31.11 kilometers, things like that. Thanks.